Good morning. Grizz and I are over at the gym today. And just like everything else, the AC's broken. So it's going to be a little toasty in here this morning. We won't make it for too long. We'll just get the basics and get out. When we ordered the rig, we should have ordered 3 ACs on it instead of just the 2. So we have to borrow one from our friend Chuck and Carrie to be able to make it through the dog days of summer here in Arizona. We've moved the AC unit that usually does the living room, the one on the floor that Chuck and Carrie loaned us, into the hallway near the front door and pointing right up the steps into the bedroom so Shelly can be comfortable, and Grizz too. Good morning. Grizz and I are over at the gym today. And just like everything else, the AC's broken. So it's going to be a little toasty in here this morning. We won't make it for too long. We'll just get the basics and get out. Shelly's birthday was this last weekend. So of course, Arizona couldn't make it easy on her. She just wanted to relax and stay in bed and enjoy the cool AC. You guessed it, AC broke. One in the bedroom. It's a 13,000 BTU unit. Well, it sounds like a lot, but it's not really. It doesn't have a heat pump, so you can't use it as a heater in the winter, but for the summer it does kind of what it's supposed to. When we ordered the rig, we should have ordered 3 ACs on it instead of just the 2. So we have to borrow one from our friend Chuck and Carrie to be able to make it through the dog days of summer here in Arizona. Anyways, it went out, so I climbed up on the roof to see if I could do a quick fix. Usually it's a capacitor that goes bad on them. That's the most common. So I went ahead and ordered a couple right off the bat. A run capacitor, some people call it a start capacitor, and the fan capacitor. Kind of builds up a charge to be able to bump the fan or the compressor into starting. They draw an awful lot of power, so they get quite a zap when they're built up to ready to go. So I went up and took a look at it, pulled the covers off, tried to get everything ready to do the work on, and it was an overnight deal. So the next day the capacitors came in, and when I was up there I noticed that the motor, the fan motor, was seized up. So I went ahead and ordered an overnight delivery from a place other than what I usually use. I usually use a company called McCombs Supply out of Indiana, I think. And they're usually really good. I mean, you get it in 3 or 4 days. But it was 112 out, and I was hoping to get it overnight. So I went to Amazon, ordered it in, and sure enough, it came overnight. The next evening it came in. So it's actually 2 days, because I'm not going to get up there in the dark and tinker with it. Got up there, changed the capacitors out, got the motor up, and didn't want to open the box until I got up on the roof, because that way I could keep it protected. Opened the box up, got ready to put it in, pulled it out. Something's odd about this thing. It's kind of more cheaply built. It says made in China on the side, which most everything is nowadays anyways. And I grabbed the shaft and it wouldn't turn. The motor was DOA, dead on arrival. Oh, I was so frustrated. So I packed everything back up, closed it up because we had storms coming in. Put it back down on the ground, put the cover back on the air conditioning unit, and got online, called McCombs and said, hey, how quick can you send me one? We can have it there by Friday. Or you can pay almost the full price of the compressor and we can have it there by Thursday. So I decided on the Friday. And then I went to Amazon, found the place where you can return the product, went through the process, told them everything that they wanted to know, put it back in the packaging. Thanks goodness I didn't throw any of that out. Took it over to a box and mail and dropped it in with a QR code that Amazon sent. Box and mail accepted it. That was all there was to it. Went back home, and by the time I got back home, Amazon had refunded the money to our checking account. I was impressed. Not as impressed as I would have been if that motor had worked, but I was still impressed with how quick they were about it.
Wake up, feel emotion, let it shine across your skin. Step out, dream ocean.
So we paid almost the same price. I think it was $6 more to get the McCombs supply one. It will be here Friday between 11 and 5, which means I probably won't be able to get to it until Saturday. We've moved the AC unit that usually does the living room, the one on the floor that Chuck and Carrie loaned us, into the hallway near the front door and pointing right up the steps into the bedroom so Shelley can be comfortable, and Grizz too. The poor little guy panted so hard, even with the ACs running full out, the two that we had left. And when we finally moved the AC unit into the hallway, it made a big difference, and now they can sit kind of comfortably during the hot part of the day, which means I get the heat. But hey, fireman, what can I say? Not a big deal to me, just some sweat. So that was our fun weekend, and that was Shelley's birthday. I feel so bad for her. She couldn't have had a really good time with it. But the two of them toughed it out, and we'll get it done here at the end of the week, and I'll post you on what happened. Not a fun experience, but you know what? I say this a lot, but that's life. It's not just RV life. It's life with everything. Thank you guys for hanging out, hanging around with us, and we hope you please travel safe. Tell us what you're doing so that we can live vicariously through you all. We appreciate you watching our shows. Talk to you later, and I hope you have a nice, cool rest of your summer.
Ooh.